bang. My word. Let's see. Is my broadband will work out here? No idea. No idea. Might not see that one. I hope the broadband works. Oh. Here you go. Oh, yeah. I bet I haven't set that right. I'll have a pound and I've done it right. I'm fucking useless at this shit. Hello. Nope. I haven't. Bloody broadband ain't working. Broadband's not working. Hello, Brett. How you doing, mate? I don't know how this is going to work. I've set the broadband up in the shed, and it might not work properly. So if it isn't, this could be the shortest-lived live stream in history. What have I done here, anyway? Got to do something. There. What's that do? I don't know. That one there. What's that do? I don't want to do retouch. I'm ugly enough. What's that do? That's what I've done there. Highlight has saved your channel. Is that? I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that is. Hello, Barry. How are you? I don't know how I'm going to be. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. I haven't decided. Ding. Tickets, please. Tickets, please. All aboard. All aboard is coming aboard. Cheers. Which one's that one? Hang on. That one. That one first. How's everybody doing? Say, I don't know how long I'm going to be here. It depends how long the broadband holds up, because I don't usually do these in the shed because it can be a bit of a pain in the arse for the broadband side of it. So, depending on how we're going, we'll see how we go. Well balanced diet, beer in each hand. Cheers, everybody. Thursday. Don't do live streams. I just can't be bothered. Can't be bothered with them half the time. That's the trouble. So, what's happened? Anything happened? Anything good happened in people's lives? How you're doing? Yeah, all that sort of shit. Really. This was held for review. Oh, we got a funny guy straight away. Look, just mail me the dick. Well, you're going to mail yourself. Hello, guesty guest. Don't be tardy to school tomorrow. I'm always on time, me, Kev. Always on time. How are you keeping anyway? I don't know which one to drink now. You pick left or right. Left or right, because that way, all messages. Anybody got beer? And what you're drinking? Seeing the daughter, much more. Mate, I'm really pleased to see that. I know you've had your problems, mate, so that's pleasing to see. Let me just say that, because, yeah. Right, I'm going to do something, because I've forgotten to do something. Anybody got a beer? What is happening? I am talking to you. Hope you're keeping very well. Right, I've fucked up here somewhere. Bear with. YouTube. Can you review my song? Meta Shout. Give me Red Bull. Yeah, Red Bull. Hello, how are you? Doing good. Parents have had that nasty cold flu going around. Slowly getting better. Wanda has been topped up with the flu this week, Kev. What's it called? A cold, and obviously it's half term here, so she's really not a happy person at the moment, should we say? What do I want? I'm trying to do something. I can't remember how to do it. How do I do it? That one there. No. That one there. Yes. Speak about yourself. I'm from India. How are you? Border Whale Guruji. How are you? Oh, hang on. Doing better. Can you review my song? You want me to review your song? What happens if I don't like your song, though? If I don't like your song and I say it's shit, then no one wins from that, do they? I don't know which one's fucking which now. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I would laugh. Send me an email. What's your song called? What's your song called? That's what we need to know. And what sort of music is it? Because if it's rubbish, I ain't doing it. What's your song called? It's called Bittersweet Joy. Sounds like a nice name for a song, actually. I'm from Bali. Good evening from I'm in the UK. Right, what am I doing here? Why won't it let me do it? Oh, for fuck's sake. Request mobile site. I've done that about 3 times. Why don't it let me do it? No, I don't want a mobile site, do I? I want the desktop site. Right. So why are you trying to do things? What are you doing? Not drinking a beer? Well, I am sort of. I'm trying. I've forgot to do something, and it's yeah. You know, one of those things that you really. Oh, why is it doing this? Oh, sign in. Right, that'd be why. That one there. Enter your password. Okay. I shall enter my password. Next. You've got to go through 2 steps. Oh, fuck off. Why is everything so bloody hard to do? I'm going to give you a clue. Jose, it's called Scott Reviews Things. So, yeah, that's my name. Not now. Right, how are we getting on here? I don't want Safari. YouTube. What's your name? Password beer123. How funny would that be? I'd probably remember that. I had genuine story this. So I got one of those password apps where you keep all your password in it, and then I forgot the fucking password to the password app, so I had to reset all my bloody passwords. Actual true story. Everybody's done that. If you set it by latest uploaded, it will show up. Just released it. I hope you enjoy. Is that on your channel? You got a channel? 2 seconds. Let me just sort this out. Better not be anything like fucking weird, you know. Right, that's what I wanted. I forgot to turn monetization on the live stream, and I've got to get me 4p out of you. So there we go. Right, so if you set it by latest, it's my other channel, though. It's 100% friendly. Don't worry. Am I allowed to do it live? Let me see. Right, here we go. Meta shout out. Go to channel. There we go. Everyone's like, oh, this could be the best song ever. Or not. Get out of it. That's some fat arsehole. No views. This is my channel about my music. Okay. Latest uploads. When was this? This is an amazing. Is it this one? The fucking sound. There's no sound on this one, son. What's going on here? You're having me on. You're pulling my leg. This is an amazing song. What's it? Songs for the Deaf. It should not be a remix. It's my song. Someone remix it. Well, were they deaf? I have Brewdog's 27% Poker Face, and I have no idea when to have it. Have it now. I've got in my fridge. I've got a very. Oh, I saw something. Yeah, join on your other account, mate. Let me know. Did you people that haven't seen this? Oh, I can't show you it because it's going to give a game away. Hang on. If I can show you, I will do. This one here. So I saw something come up today where you could get a beer, and I thought I might have a look at that. Not when I've got a re-dram on the go. I need to have my wits for tomorrow was correct. Good man. I thought I'm going to treat myself to a nice beer. Oh, fucking gone. Ah, there it is. £80 a bottle. I thought I'd get 2 of them. Broadband's not great out here, so I don't know how long I'm going to last. But yeah, I've got a beer in the fridge I've always wanted to try. And I'm hoping to get another one tomorrow if I can. Oh, hang on, which one's which again? Oh, that's the there's sediment at the bottom of that. I know, excuse the dirty glass. It's $100 there, is it? So I saw them come up today, and I thought, Jesus Christ, I've made no pounds. Is this a music box? Right. Is this your song, the music box? Let me have a look. What happens? It's my favourite song ever. Dismiss. Right, there we go. Not really things.
Gradually reduce grey is the easiest way.
Don't need that. The music box, go to channel. Here we go. Bittersweet Joy.
Sunshine kisses on my face while the rain pours in my heart.
This can't be your song, surely. You've got to have nicked this. Hello, Phil. How are you, mate? I'm going to turn that off because I've got a feeling I'm going to get copyright claimed here, and you're going to nick all my money. But it sounds alright. Sounds right. I've heard worse than that. How you doing, Phil Jones? How are you keeping, mate? Hope you're keeping well. We don't need to see the backwash. That's literally what's come out of the can. Can't show you. I can't because I've done a review on it. I've done 2 beers together. 1 video, 2 beers. Spoiling people. You're welcome. It's not. I like things like Pearl Jam and well, I used to like Pearl Jam, but they're shit now. The Massive Wagons. I'm going to see the Wild Hearts next month. Well, I say the Wild Hearts. It's more Ginger Wild Heart and some people that are pretending to be the Wild Hearts. Which is sad, really, because you like the Wild Hearts. Massive Wagons, like them. Yeah, that sort of music, really. All good, Scott. Just getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, well, they fucked me around at work, to be fair. So it's been a bit shit, if I'm honest, the last couple of weeks. Abysmal, that is. I'm seeing Public Image Limited. Bloody hell, that's point of 3. It's upstairs, mate. It's upstairs where it's been since the last. I mean, why the hell? I mean, you've got to think. With Pointer, they must have seen my. Well, they clearly didn't. My. Let's call it haphazard attempts at brewing on that godforsaken machine, and then someone in the media department of Pointer thought it'd be a great idea to send me their Pointer 3, and I was absolutely useless at that. Useless with that as well. So I don't really know. It's well, it's a bucket of shit. I'm absolutely honest. It's an absolute bucket of shit. So it's up there collecting dust with Pointer 1. What else have I got? I've got the Pointer 1. I've got what's that other thing? Crups the Sub, that's up there collecting dust. The Perfect Draft, that's up there collecting dust. Oh, paperweights, mate, massive paperweights, all of them. I have got one of those presses for the pointer, but it's out. I think it's out of date. I might just brew that for a laugh, because it's got probably better than the in-date stuff, if I'm asking. Can you get money back from recycling the plastic? Probably not. It's probably, I don't know. It's just, I don't get it. I know I've got a little bit of stick on some of the videos. Oh, you haven't done it properly. I've just followed the fucking instructions. You know, I'm not a stupid man. I might look stupid and sort of act quite stupid at sometimes, but I'm not a stupid man. Well, I don't think I am. I might be. Who knows? Who cares? Better get a proper kit and do all grain brew. What did I do? I did that fucking thing. I did that Brewdog Punk IPA. And I think the bottle caps just come down, if I'm honest, because that went up about 3 years ago now. So, yeah, I don't know. At least you got to give it a go. At least they were prepared to give it someone giving an impartial. Hello, David. How you doing, mate? Yeah, I don't think they're going to contact me again. They didn't comment on the video, so I'm assuming they didn't like it too much. I don't care. I'm not here to. I'm not going to lie to you. If someone sends something to me, then thank you very much. But if it's a product and I think it's shit, I think there's a duty of care to you guys that if I think it's shit, don't like plaster it like, oh, it's fucking brilliant, because you're paying your hard-earned money for that, and I think that's inherently wrong. So if people are going to send me stuff and it doesn't cut the mustard, then I'm going to tell you, because I've got nothing to lose. You probably noticed, I don't really give a fuck. I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it because I enjoy doing it. A little bit of money comes my way every now and then. It's not going to feed the family. I'm never going to be a full-time YouTuber. I've got a proper job. I've got a proper job that pays the bills. So yeah, go on a rant, can I? Have a good rant about something. What can I have a rant about? I could rant about these beers, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, well, I've got a couple of good beer reviews coming out. I did one. What day are we? Thursday. Fucking know. Exactly, Brett. Exactly that, mate. I think we've all been there. I think we've all been in a position where we chase subscribers and chase. I've long past that. I'm not going to sit here, do 8-hour live streams to hoover up subscribers. It's not me. I'm not going to do it. I'm just going to do my little bit of content, and that'll do me. I haven't got the time. To do that. So that's not disparaging anybody that does that. It's not for me. Well, that is the one good thing from it. They don't dictate to you on the content you could do. No, they don't. And I've always been very honest with companies. Don't get sent a great deal. More stuff coming from you guys, to be fair. We're very, very lucky. I think I said it in the bucket list beer video I put out the other day. But I've been very lucky where people have sent me beer, and I appreciate more than if a company's going to send me something, because it's come from I know that if one of you guys has sent me a beer or something to review, you've watched the channel. Whereas a company sent it to me, they probably haven't watched my channel, because otherwise they wouldn't send it to me. Because I'm not going to sit and blow smoke up people's arse just for the sake of it. I'm too old, too long in the tooth for that sort of shit. I'm doing the beers that I feel like that needs to go. Yeah, I agree. And I've got a beer sat in the fridge. That is on my bucket list. It's one of my bucket list beers, and it's been sat there now for the best part of 10 days, because I'm trying to get something else as well. And and every time I open the fridge up, it's like, oh, fucking beer's there. And yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting. Maybe about another 10 days, hopefully, and I'll be able to open it and show the world. It's not £100. I'm buying that fucking loony. So you're saying that beer's £100, Kev, if you're still there? $100. Blimey. I didn't like how vibrant Forest sold out. I knew someone as told to get them a bit known, and the someone was clueless about the brewery. I'm assuming you're talking about Simon. I don't have a problem with Simon these days, and if I can't also. I could also see why breweries send in beer, because obviously he's the biggest reviewer in the country. I don't have a problem with that either. As long as the reviews come through as honest, I don't have an issue. I might have had an issue a few years ago, but we've settled our differences these days. Yeah, we've settled our issues these days. I don't have a lot of contact with Simon, but we get on all right. We've settled all that sort of stuff. Oh, fucking hell, was that a year and a half ago now? 14, 15 months, something like that. And it was stressful, man. that was a stressful time. I almost stopped. Dave will know this. I almost stopped doing all this because it was so stressful, and it must have been stressful for him. I had all the fallout of the absolute bollocks that came about Chris the Butcher. So much bullshit was said about that, lies and utter nonsense, and it's very easy. What I've learned in the last 2 years is it's very easy. People want to point their finger at me, and you can do that. I don't give a shit. It doesn't bother me. But it can get tiring, especially when you know the truth. And there's been people commenting about how's Chris the Butcher. Well, fucking go and ask him, because I don't give a fuck. My issue is just I'm a big fan. I am a walking fucking billboard, and that's the thing. I'm the same with these guys, to be fair. Southsea Brewing Company. I absolutely love Southsea Brewing Company and the Brewer's Tap, where we go. I would always bang the drum for them, because they're really good, really lovely, family run, decent people. You got the tree tattooed, absolutely fantastic, and I don't think there's anything wrong in supporting your local brewery or a business that you like. I think that's absolutely the right way to do things. But I get why they've sent stuff to. I get why breweries reach out to him. He's got a huge reach, and why wouldn't they? And again, as I said, I would have probably have had a different take on that a few years ago, but you can eat yourself up in negativity, and I've done that. You know, I've been very honest. I've been very honest on that. I got bogged down by a lot of it, and that's one of the reasons that Wanda doesn't want to do anything anymore. I've said that I put a members only video out every Monday called This Week on Scott Reviews Things, and I've told the people, the members, for a couple of weeks that I'm going to do a video on why Wanda's not involved anymore. I don't want it to cause any hassle. I just want to explain the whole reasoning behind it, and the fact that Scott and Wandas World sort of went away and became just this not so fat ugly one anymore, and the thought processes around that. But I want to do it in a constructive and not aggravating way, if that makes sense. But what it has done now, where Wanda has pulled away, is it's given me. It used to cause huge arguments between us, this channel, mainly from my point of view, asking her to do things she didn't want to do it, or she was too busy. I'd sulk like a child, being completely open and honest about it, and then it would cause a problem for days. Whereas now she's not interested. She's got her own Disney Instagram thing that she loves doing. I do this. She doesn't interfere in this. I don't interfere in her Disney, and we're at a really good place now. I pulled back from doing some from doing content. I do less beer now. I do things that obviously it's not healthy for me. I'm still running. I put 2 or 3 pound back on, but I'm not worried about that. I can shift that back off again. And I'm just trying to live a slightly better lifestyle. So I don't do as many beer reviews, and if I do, I'll do a couple on a Saturday and a Sunday, or a Friday and a Saturday, and then I'll load them up for the week, and then I'll do other things. I put a video out last week that I recorded, fucking hell, 14 months ago, I think, something like that. I can't wait to get till I go to Gosport and Fratton areas. I'm going to do some videos and stuff whilst on a date. Oh, I hope they're all right with that. I start getting the camera out where Wanda's there, and she sort of starts huffing and puffing. Unless I've agreed to do something that'll be like the pine vinyl thing that we did the other weekend. That's where we went. It's just dawned on me. I got a parking ticket the other week, and I couldn't remember if we'd gone out, but it's just come back to me. Yeah, we did. So yeah, I got yeah. The signage is a bit shit, so I'm gonna have to try and fight that one. And she's fine. She likes my reviews. My putty review mainly, she said that I looked bloody hot. What, as in like sweltering hot or manly hot? Are you getting the triple putty? If only Mickey Mouse made beers. Then again, Donkey Stone were a bit Mickey Mouse. Malt Disney, Donkey Stone Brewing. I do miss, and this is I genuinely mean this, David, that I do miss Donkey Stone, because I'd be guaranteed a shit beer, and sometimes the shit beers are slightly more entertaining to me than the really good beers. So I do miss Donkey Stone, because you're always guaranteed. I wish I kept some of their cans now for a nostalgia thing. Oh, who am I kidding? They were fucking rubbish, weren't they? Absolute rubbish. Never. I don't think I had any that was actually any good. I think they were all absolutely terrible. And yeah, it's a shame really. But if you can't make a decent beer and you're a brewery, then there's something wrong. At some point, something has to stick, and nothing really sort of stuck with them. I thought they were absolutely shocking. Paul Mortal, how are you, mate? Evening, Scott. Looking mean and mean, brother. Send my love to Wanda and the family. Hope you're all keeping well, and the family's keeping well, mate. Always nice to hear from you. Yeah, I'm, to be fair, I'm not on any diet at the moment. Just running twice a week at the minute. I'll cut one of the runs out and just trying to eat a little bit better. Cheers, mate. Chat with you soon. Kev, keep well, brother. That is not good beer. Anybody got a beer on the go? The Hot Foundry is still going. We're lucky, aren't we? We're lucky. What are you in? Hot Foundry. I can't think I'd have a Hot Foundry. I did have a clear out because the can I show you that? I don't know what's in there. Yeah, the Hop Foundry. I don't get it. I don't get why Aldi are persisting with this Hop Foundry bullshit. I don't. And is it Seven Brothers? No, Freedom Brewery that brew a lot of it. And I've never had a decent beer from Freedom Brewery. Like this one. I'm sure this is by Freedom. I mean, cracking artwork. Got a little glass of it. Absolute bollocks. Absolute fucking rubbish. Flat beer brewing, how are you? No school for me tomorrow. Drinking Vault City gingerbread stout. £1.45. Have they reduced that? They've got a Radler in there now, haven't they? I saw that in Tesco the other day. They've got a Vault City Radler. I'm having a beer that you told us all to get. Stone IPA. Where is that? It's here somewhere. Oh, it's fell over. Is that still available in Asda? I did see that was in Asda. There were 3 on the shelf at my local Asda about a week or so ago. I should have picked them up because when they're gone, they're going to be gone, which is an absolute shame. But I was having a discussion with. I spoke to Dean. Had a video chat with Dean on Tuesday, and was saying about Stone Brewing pulling out, and it is an absolute travesty because really, Stone IPA is an absolute classic. I got to try Ruination, Arrogant Bastard that sat over there, Double Bastard I did Monday or Tuesday. That'll come out later, maybe this week or next week. I don't know yet. Ruination I had some absolute crackers from Stone, and it's very sad that they've taken the decision to just brew for the American market. But I suppose as a business decision, didn't they get taken over by, was it Sapporo or some Sapporo? I think they were taken over by, and just want to brew macro rubbish. Adam, got no headphones, but in Manchester at Sadler's Cat, Cloudwater, on Cloudwater's Red Ale. Adam, how you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. Great beer in Asda, £4. Yeah, £4 a can, mate. And obviously, if you buy 4, it's 4 for 3. I think it is. Just absolutely cracking. It's a cracking beer. Sadly, you look so skinny now. I've actually put a little bit of weight back on, Adam. You probably can't even put a little bit of weight back on. Not a lot, but yeah, I'm about half a stone still away from where I want to be, but I'm not that bothered. I'm still running twice a week, trying to cut the beer out in the week. But I've had such a stressful couple of weeks at work. I have found myself having a couple more than I should be doing, but it is what it is, isn't it? Can't be good forever. I'll be. Oh, I was gonna say something then. Oh, I'm good. Brett Rogue in the US still going. Who have I missed? Anyone from the UK know if Rogue Beers are still going? I've not heard of Rogue Beers. Wicked, not had a beer for them in ages. What's your favourite American brewery? Drop me a DM, Brett. We'll sort with what's available. See, that's what it's about, sharing. I need to do. I'm going to do a live. I don't do this, but I am going to do it. I need to work out when, because a lot of these channels do live streams on, what's it called, StreamYard, and they put the link to the live stream in the chat so anyone can join. And I've never done that, but I am going to do it. I'm going to be interested to see if anybody wants to come on and join me. I'm not going to do it tonight, but it is in the planning. I think I am going to. I've been thinking about it for a little while. I closed myself off a little bit at times, but I might do that as a one-off. Unless you get arseholes on that I don't want to speak to. And there's a few of them. No names. I was just looking at all the fucking peeling that's going on my shed roof. Look. All the memories that are up there, look. What's going on here? Is that okay? That's better. That's better. Nice. You can have all the cans that are over here as well, look. Can anyone remember the name of the chap that worked for Tesco's department a few years ago? It was Domo. It became a bit of legend on Supermarket Craft Beer Facebook group. I think the group shut down. Yeah, was that Domo? Domo Beers, who took a heavy pounding from certain quarters for the beers that he was introducing, and probably from me at some point, because I think we can all agree that the strength of these drops has certainly tailed away in the last probably 18 months, where the excitement of, oh, Tesco's got a new drop in, or Morrison's got a new drop in, and I'll hold my hands up. I was one of the channels that I used to rush out and get the beers, etc., etc., mainly to annoy Simon. And he does know that, so it's absolutely fine. But even I'm like, I'll pick one or two now, and even I don't think I've done any in the last. What did I do? One? No, I did that Northern Monk Death by Cherry Stout or whatever the fucking hell it was, which was absolute crap. I don't even think I've got that. But yeah, there's nothing in the supermarket drops now that scream and shout, come and get me. Simon makes a good. I don't agree with him, but he says that all the breweries have got the recipe for the beers for the supermarket, and they just share it around. I don't necessarily agree with that, but I think there's potentially something in the costing that, and none of them are really good. Going on my watch. None of them are really good anymore. The quality of New England IPA, double IPA, and all that sort of stuff from Tesco's and Morrison's and Sainsbury's, it is all dire now. If you look back at things like Lost Cosmonauts and when it came out, Tram, because I think even Tram is supposed to have got worse. It's really sad, and I think the arse, certainly in the supermarket side, I think the arse has fell out the craft beer trend in the supermarkets. Obviously, they're not swapping their stock around quite so much, and it's just a bit sad now. It is a bit sad. And there's not enough West Coast IPAs for me. I mean, we should have, and if there's a drop of 10 beers, I'm a firm believer there should be 9 West Coast IPAs in that drop. West Coast IPA. David Lewis says, I wonder if it has changed over the years. When they first started, there was nothing in the supermarkets. Then these great beers came out at the prices. Part of it, I think, is down to the cost of trying to get something new out. So, for me, and I'll probably be quite controversial here, which is nothing new. For me, the boom time in craft beer, say 5-6 years ago, somewhere around there, where breweries were charging top dollar for decent beer, as they are still now. But back then, they were probably making a lot more margin on their beer, because ingredients weren't so expensive, and obviously you've had rises in fuel, you've had rises in duty, everything's risen up. Nothing ever goes down, it just goes up. Now they're brewing at top dollar but not making quite so much money, so the beer probably suffers for that as well. And where the supermarkets, we had really decent beer at £3-4 a can. Now, if you want a decent beer in the supermarket, it's going to come in at probably a £5. And if you're paying a £5 a can for a supermarket beer, you might as well go down your tap room and get a decent beer from the absolute swill that's getting in the supermarkets from some Northern Monk. I don't know what's happened to Northern Monk. The once shining light of craft beer, certainly in the supermarket in this country, and they're just peddling drivel. And I know you can still get the stuff from the Patrons Project. I've got one of those somewhere, which was absolutely fantastic. The what was it called? Immortal Vortex. Can't see it. It's over. I'm sure it's over there. It might be behind me. I can't see it, but yeah, things like Immortal Vortex. So they are capable of really good beer. But if you're paying £5, £5 a can now for something in the supermarket, you might as well just go to your local bottle shop or a tap room, spend an extra £1 or so, and at least be almost guaranteed a decent beer, because you're just going to waste your money. And I don't know about you, I haven't got a lot of money to waste, so I'd rather pay a tiny bit more for a better chance of getting a decent beer. This one's right. I'm not telling you what it is. You have to wait and see. But there are still some good stuff in supermarkets. I'm looking up there. You've got West Side Glory, which is a Westie from Thornbridge, which I think is still in Asda, which is really, really good. But I don't really buy a great deal of supermarket beer anymore. And I don't know about you guys. Do you guys still go to the supermarket? And if you do, what are you picking up? Are you picking up the German stuff? Are you picking up the Belgium stuff? Are you picking up the old Love and Hate's a great beer? I completely agree. Never really changed. And that was probably one of the real first one of the real first game changer beers that went into supermarkets. And I think me and Dean took a look at that maybe 2 years ago again to see if it had changed, and it hadn't. It might well have done over the years, but I think Life and Death has. I'm sure Life and Death's changed slightly since they've started putting the hop profile on Life and Death, and they went for a little bit of rebranding. I think that's changed ever so slightly. And then I had it on the Perfect Draft. I think that was the last keg I ever bought, and that was okay. But and Vocation, that they were really good in the supermarkets. I can't remember the last Vocation beer I went out and bought. I don't even know if they've got anything in the supermarket anymore. I tend not to buy from. I don't buy off of websites and things like Trembling Madness, and I generally go to my local place because I want to support my local breweries. So I'll go down there and I'll get something out of the fridge, and generally that'll come to the channel rather than ordering. Although I've got two that I ordered off a website, so I just made myself look like a fucking plank. And I think they want to keep innovating. Also known as bringing out new beers for the sake of it. There are also prices which it might be a couple of pound less a can. They often do for free in the supermarket. So, yeah, I agree with that, mate. Sierra Nevada were good back in the day, but not that great. Oh, controversial that one is. That's a controversial one. Where is it? You have to excuse the state of the bottles, but Torpedo, still a great beer, and a beer that was largely responsible for me going off on a beer adventure. And this absolute beauty comes out every year, so excuse the bottle again, it's been down there, it's probably been eaten by the fucking mice and everything. Optimum, look at that. That comes for nothing, you ain't got to pay for that. Triple IPA, which is another absolute belter. The Sierra Nevada Pale Ale is another one I don't think it might well have changed over the years, but it's a fantastic beer. Barry, almost never buy beer from the supermarkets. Usually get any can. We're both the same, mate, aren't we? we do exactly the same. We do exactly the same thing, and I'm largely of the same ilk these days, unless something in the supermarket actually pricks my interest. And it's a balance, especially when you're doing a YouTube channel. It's a balancing act as well, because you want to see stuff you can buy, and I think that's really important. I did that Utopian beer, the Bohemian Hells. I'm sure I'll put that out. That's really good. £2.50 a can. I'm trying to see what over there that's supermarket. I don't do a great deal anymore. I find I do spend quite a bit if I go to a bottle shop. Easily can spend £50 having a few there. It's easy done, mate, isn't it? And £50 probably gets you. Depends what you're buying, doesn't it? It does. It depends what you're buying. I mean, it's not a cheap. I was going to call it a hobby. It's not really a hobby, is it? Drinking beer, a pastime. It's not cheap. And me and Wanda doesn't have a lot of money, so we've got joint bills etc., etc. She's got her own money, I've got my own money. So I'll fund if me and Wanda go out. But you're looking at, but then going to the pub's not, going to a pub's not cheap anymore, is it? You go to the pub and it's £4 or £5 a pint. So I'd rather go to the Brewer's Tap with Baz and have a decent drink from a £12-13 for me and Wanda than go to Wetherspoons and just drink shit. I only drink in one place in Milton Keynes, the Black and Sun Brewery. Nice little brewery with a tap room. I'm going to see if they're on the goggle. Is that where you're from, is it? I don't know your name, I do apologise. I don't keep up with this shit anymore. I do, it's just... What's that called? Black and Sun Brewery. Google. Black and Sun Brewery. I agree, Scott. At Salt, Huckerback was £6 last. Jesus bloody Christ. Hello, Mick. Right. See outside. Oh, it's another traditional trading estate job, which I like to see. A Black and Sun. Ooh, fuck me. Is that it? That just says engineering. Ah, there we go. Black and people that are interested. Black and Sun Brewery. See what we got inside. So they've got never heard of them. That's a new one on me. That's their website. We'll get my ring in it. Look, well, not my ring in it. That'd be a bit weird. Get the ring in the. Beers. Here we go. Cool beers. So they're cool beers. Awakening. Awakening is an IPA. Awakening IPA. Which is, this beer was originally an ever-evolving Belgian IPA. Changing the hops of every batch. However, after brewing this recipe, we decided it was too good to change. Well balanced with a big hop flavours of fruit, citrus and pine. That sounds right. Hello, JB. How are you doing, bud? I need to make you a moderator. Add a moderator. Standard moderator. There you go. You can have a spanner. Not that you're a spanner. You now have a spanner. Beers. I'll get to the comment in a minute. Crossover. So crossover is a pale ale at 4.2%. You can keep your pale ale. That'd be fucking shit. Hedone is a saison. It's 3.6%. You can keep that as well. And we've got Luna. That's another saison. Oh, yeah. You're not selling it to me. Hey, look, I like looking at different new breweries. So that's interesting. I'll have a look at them. It's a working brewery tap room. I like a working brewery tap room. They're the most interesting things to me. You get to see what's going on in there. Brad Evans, how are you keeping, my friend? Hope you and those girls are keeping well. I love the review of North End. Right, North End. So you haven't seen it. That turned into a video. I wasn't really expecting. I knew what I was doing. I was going to just walk down there and just show what an absolute shithole it is. And then when I came back, I thought I could start sticking some old pictures in it. It took me about, I sat there for about 2 hours trying to find old pictures of the place. And yeah, it's actually done really well. It's done really well. I'm quite surprised by that. So I'm going to do, but I went down genuinely. I don't know if you knew that you saw about the bloke that was stabbed down, or the person that was stabbed down there. So I walked down there on the Sunday morning thinking, I'm not going down in the day. I don't want to know. I'm not interested. And I have got Wanda to agree. I have got to agree to do Cam 2. I've just got to work out when we're going to do it. So we're going to do the Cam Radioactive Sausage Mountain at the Cam 2 fish and chip shop. So she's agreed to do that. So it's just when we're going to get around to do that. So it looks like the Brewdog beers from America are better than the UK Brewdog. So I've been watching Simon's stuff on that actually. So I saw that the Punk IPA was it 7.2%? It shows you how we're getting absolutely stiffed in this country. It really does. And I think in Witherspoons, I think Punk IPA is still 5.2%. It's a fucking joke. Betrayer is banging. I'll get you some sent over. Send me an email, Mick, and we'll have a converse. scottandwanda@yahoo.com. Yeah, it was really good seeing just how much it's changed over the years. Definitely gone down the plug hole. We're all good, mate. I'm really pleased to hear that, mate. Villa did all right last night, didn't they? Yeah, my mate knows the guy that did the stabbing. Did the stabbing? Oh, I'm getting involved in that. Get involved in that. This city's fucked, mate. The episode with the dad of the lad who took his own life called Ian, oh fucking hell. Fuck off. Ian Briggs. The episode with the, yeah, Ian, I did, so little known. I did a podcast with Ian last February, and it has, when, I'm trying to put this the right way around. So, no mainstream media will touch, as Ian was saying, will touch the subject of what's going on with the child maintenance service, because they're all scared of the Department of Work and Pensions, and all the shit that's going on with that. So I did a podcast with Ian last year, and for whatever reason it was never allowed. So when I record a podcast with somebody, which is not very often, to be honest, I send it over to them. I say, you let me know if this is good to go. I'm not going to stick it out. If it's good to go, then you let me know. So I sent it over to Ian, and he's got a team that works with him, and there's a couple of guys, and it was waiting for one person's approval, and it never got that approval. And I just thought, do you know what? I'm just a vessel for people that want to come and make a difference, as I do with that. I've learned to, with these things, just sit back and listen, and then interject every now and then. And for someone that's is a gobshite, it's very difficult skill to learn, especially at my age. But I thoroughly enjoyed talking to Ian twice now, and I said to him on Sunday, recorded it Sunday morning, put it out in the evening. I said to him, do you want to look at this? He went, no, it's good to go. I've had a conversation with Ian tonight. He phoned me up. There'll be something else coming next week, because it's important as well. But I don't just want me speaking about it. I want other people speaking about it. I'm also very conscious that this is a channel that I like to bring some humour and have a bit of a laugh and just be me in most of my videos. But there are some, hello Dom, how you doing? There are some serious stuff that means a lot to me, and I'm very lucky that I've got a vessel that I can get it out there. So I hope you appreciate that I've got to use it sometimes as well. So thank you ever so much. I do appreciate the kind comment, Joel. It really does melt my heart that people have actually watched that video, because it is killing 890 people a year. It's fucking mental, and it's got to stop. Cam 2 is epic. I'm looking forward to bringing Cam 2 to YouTube. I think that could, the radioactive sausage mountain needs showing. They put West Coast IPA on the Punk IPA. We don't have that on. No, we don't, because it's not. It's not a West Coast in ours, because it's a bog standard IPA. It used to have that slightly west leaning, piney, resiny kick, and it doesn't have that over in the UK version anymore. I'd like to try and get hold of one then, so that to see if I can get hold of one. It was over some unpaid drug debt of about £1,600 or something. That's what the fucking hellfire. Well, doesn't this surprise me? That British lager you reviewed not long ago from Sainsbury's, from European Brewing, Utopian Brewing, was £1.50 a tin. That's that over there actually. That's a great, the Bohemian lager. And again, you get these people, sad people, generally north of the border with no teeth, saying that the English can't make decent beer and decent lager. Utopian make decent lager. I've had 4 or 5 beers from Utopian, and they've all been really, really good. Takes on German and Czech and just British craft lager. It's all really good. If you want any good new music, check out Florence Black. I've seen Florence Black live. They supported the Massive Wagons when we saw the Massive Wagons down in Southampton. Do a very good version of Bread Fan. Really, really good. I reckon their business will increase. They don't need a business increase, JB. It's yeah, they're packed out. Every time I drive past there, they're absolutely packed out. It's hilarious. So yeah, all good. Hopper reviews. If you don't, anybody that's got a channel, I'm gonna, Rob can have he can have a spanner. Anyway, add as moderator, standard moderator. Been away for a few days. Hope you're keeping well, Rob. Yeah, just motoring on really. Don't do it. Oh, I can't be arsed with live streams. I don't know what it is. It's yeah, I don't know. I like doing the reviews, but I mean, people that sit here for hours on end. Oh, it baffles the shit out of me, to be fair. What's it say? JB Mod says, have you heard about the young drug dealer guy from Buckland didn't appear in court, on the run, taking the piss out of the police on Facebook? Why does this not surprise me? This city, mate, is going to the absolute shits. It really, and it's probably the same as every other city in Britain. I'm not going to just say it's sit here and say it's Portsmouth, because it's probably not. But yeah, I'm probably we've got a government that's an absolute sack of shit as well, haven't we? Bread Fan was originally from Wales before the stupid American band got hold of it. And then, you know about Metallica. I don't mind Metallica's version of it, but I don't think I've ever heard the original, so I need I need to do that. Hope you well, man. Just seen you're watching the darts. Is it the Premier League or whatever it's called, the League of Darts? I like darts, but I tend to I watch the world darts and all that, but apart from that, I don't pay a great deal of attention during the year. It's mad, really. I couldn't have a channel for that reason, but it must be a chore at times. But I suppose could say that about anything. Yes, I don't know. I come and go. I come and go with the channel. I really do. Where sometimes I'm quite enthused by it. Sometimes I just do it because it's there. Sometimes it's things that interest me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's all going on in Portsmouth at the moment for all the wrong reasons. It's a shithole. It's hard doing streams. I used to do it a few years ago on Vaughan. What the fuck is Vaughan Live? What's Vaughan? I've never heard of that. Anybody that's in the chat and you've got a review, then a channel, then can we go over and give these guys some love? Like Rob the Hopper Reviews, you got Mick Flatbeard Brewing. Anybody else, go over and give them some love, because you know I don't even. Let's have a look at subscriber counts. I like looking at subscriber counts. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can help some people out here. Brad's in the chat. He'll put your channels in there. Brad's a good lad. I need to message you, Brad. I need to message you about something. Once I finish this, I'll I'll message you on WhatsApp, because I've got some information for you that I think you'd like to know. So it's a school night. What am I looking for? Flat Beer Brewing. Go to channel. So Flat Beer Brewing has got 529 subscribers. Let's get him up to 600. Let's get him up to 600. And then we got the Hopper reviews. Hopper reviews. Rob's got 1,930. So we could get him up to 2,000, couldn't we? Because 2,000 is a nice round number. I've had my channel over 10 years. Old school brewer. Are you still brewing? Are you still brewing, Mick? We've got Brad. Yeah, I've got the darts on too. Little lost tonight. He's struggling a bit, and he's having a struggle because he came for 5-1 down last week, didn't he, to win 6-5. So I did see that. Cheers, Brad. Anybody that's in the chat, then go and give these guys some love. Mark Ranger, how are you? Hi, Scott. Hope you and Wanda are well. I can remember watching your first videos. Oh, I miss Wanda. I do miss her. She's fucking... Oh, mate. It really hacks me off. JB, I'll come to you in a minute, mate. Oh, it really hacks me off. Because I genuinely miss Wanda so much on this channel. Obviously, I get to see her every day. But her reaction, actually, that's not true. I'll show you. Oh, well, I won't show you. So, I think was it yesterday or the day before? Can't remember. It was only yesterday or the day before. I reviewed this. I've reviewed Double Bastard. And Wanda's in it. She's only in it at the end, because she got a cold and she wasn't feeling well, and I thought Double Bastard might make her feel better. And it's a little bit of old school Wanda Beer Wonder. So I'll probably might put that out tomorrow. But I miss Wanda in the channel. I think she's really missed on this channel. I genuinely think that she's an absolute superstar. JB Mods, thank you very much for the super chat, mate. Really appreciate it. I can love that, can't I? Something towards your upcoming meal review. Fucking hell, I could buy the old shop for that. I could probably put in a bid. I could put in a bid for the whole shop for 20 quid. JB, thank you very much, mate. Really appreciate that. Do you drink anywhere? You're going to tell me you drink fucking Carlin or something, aren't you? My fuck. If you do, send me an email over to scottandwanda at yahoo.com, and maybe we can meet up for a beer. That'd be quite interesting. But thank you, really appreciate it. God, it's been that long, I've forgotten how to post links. Nice beer, not had that for years. Wanda would be good on the podcast. But she's done one. She did the Christmas one. Not last Christmas, that was Wham. The Christmas before, she did, I got her to do her Christmas, what she loved about Christmas. So maybe I'll get her to do another one. Wanda hates being on camera, and she can't do beer reviews because she's a preschool teacher. So, you know, I can't. In the world we live in, there's always some fucking cunt. Dropped a C-bomb. Oh well, fuck it, don't care. There's always some arsehole that wants to ruin people's lives. So and yeah, the absolute spunk trumpet up in Glasgow causing problems. The other one in Oldham, and all the other shit. And it just got too much. So she didn't want to know what you up to. So yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, she's quality is Wanda. I would sadly miss. Yeah, go and give Hopper and Mick Flat Beer Reviewing. Go and give them some love. Hang on, I'm gonna have to I'm not going anywhere, I've just got a message to Mrs. back. Right, just messaging the message. Yeah. Mate, do you know what? I should do more. The trouble is, I got bitten. I got bitten so much by people that I helped out, and they turned out to be absolute arseholes, and I closed myself off a lot from helping people. I've got two people, actually, two people that I've not relied on, but have been really good friends of mine. They've never shit on me. They've never let me down. Blue Van Man Dave and Dean's Beer Reviews. Lovely Dean Johnson. Two of the nicest guys that you'll ever meet. Down to earth, and they don't want anything. I've never wanted anything from them. They've never wanted anything from me apart from friendship. And I count myself as a lucky man because of that. And there's too many people out there that are I'm gonna get myself in trouble here, that will use you and abuse you for a sub and to help their channel, and I find it offensive. I do. I got accused of jumping on Dave's. There's a young kid at the moment that's using Dave. What he does is react to Dave's videos, and it is like, just make your own content. You haven't got to piggyback off other people's content. If your content's good enough, then it will grow your channel. If you're just name dropping somebody constantly and using their videos, then you need to have a word with yourself, because you haven't got any talent. And I haven't got any talent. I'd sit drinking beer, but at least it's my own content. It's fucking madness to me. It really is. My missus is on some of my YouTube videos. She takes a piss at me. And that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, isn't it? I used to take the piss out. I genuinely set this channel up to take the piss out of Wanda. I called it Wanda Be a Wonder because she hated fucking beer. And I'd like to think that I've turned that around now. And now she absolutely loves a chocolate stout, and she can sniff it from about 4 miles away. And it's nice because we can actually go out and have a beer together, and she's not sat there drinking a Ponzi wine or something that I've got no fucking clue about, if I'm honest. That wasn't bad. But yeah, this one, I might put it out tomorrow. But yeah, Wanda does she makes an appearance, and it's pretty epic, if I'm honest. Right, what's the time? I'm going to shoot. I'm going to watch some of the darts, actually. And I've got work tomorrow. Absolutely knackered. It's been a long couple of weeks at work for me. And for the people that know what I do, yeah, it's fucking ruined it. Absolutely ruined it. But there you go. You can't have everything, can you? JB Mods, send me an email, mate. scottandwanda@yahoo.com. And we can arrange to do something. Barry Hodges might be at the tap tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not going to the other brewery. I know that in a minute. So yeah, all good. If I don't, there's not going to be another live this week. Let's be absolutely clear on that. This is one and done. That's only because I had nothing else to do. Wanda's out for the evening. I'll come and speak to some of you lovely people. Thank you ever so much for the interaction. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys like Flat Beer Brewing, Hopper Reviews, Beardy Beer Reviews, go and give them some love. Yeah, I'm running out of money, Baz. I'm running out of money. I don't get paid till next week, so I've got to be very careful. And then I'm trying to get something tomorrow night. It's going to cost me a fucking fortune. So, what am I going to say? Yeah, go and support some of the other channels as well. Go and give them some love as well. The decent ones, you know, not the arseholes. Yeah, send me an email, and we'll arrange something. Have a great rest of the week. Have a lovely weekend. And that's it. Plenty of load of old crap coming your way from the not so fat ugly one. Have a great evening.